people do you help out there? Most especially women.
Our next stop this morning
No money, no plus, no glory.
is the new newspaper right here. Right here is the new newspaper.
Press release a day.
Few blocks away from ABC Radio headquarters. Still here on Broad Street. Our traditional ally. Our partner in progress. That's the new newspaper. The Nation News since 1989.
Based on presidency. It's based on technology. It's based on war. Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. I'm taking coverage.
The front page banner headline of the new newspaper. Let's run for it. This paper too is sold for $40 Liberian. And it's the Thursday edition. Volume 34, number 009.
Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories.
This is where the major headlines are being read
No money.
and are being talked about. Let's go for this one. Front page banner headline of the new newspaper. British Embassy confirms Weah's invitation at King Charles' coronation. British Embassy confirms Weah's invitation at King Charles' coronation. Still, stay true. Stay true to ethics. Stay true to ethics. U.S. Ambassador urges Liberian media. Stay true to your ethics. That is from the U.S. Ambassador near Monrovia, Ambassador Michael McCarthy. To the back page of the new newspaper, Liberia creates map of hope to support development planning. Liberia creates map of hope to support development planning. LEC set record straight. What is that record? It says straight. You can grab a copy of the new newspaper and read the details. LEC set record straight. Yes, you can grab a copy of this paper and read the details therein. LEC set record straight. Reckless, ungrateful ex-lawmaker descends on pro tem Chie. Reckless, ungrateful ex-lawmaker descends on pro tem Chie. You can grab a copy of this paper too and read the details as well. Let's run quickly for the editorial of the new newspaper. Government must release new transport fare. Government must release new transport fare. I like this one, you know. The government have got to release the new transport fare. Honorable Samuel Wulu there at the Ministry of Transport, what are you doing? Since coronavirus you issue transport fare, you've not issued another one. We need to know our prices. Let's go for this one.
It's based on technology. It's based on war. Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money.
Yes, there's no job, no money for hustler. But yet and still, you've got to hustle. Our next stop this morning, there on UN Drive, directly opposite the National Investment Commission, and it's the New Dawn newspaper. Truly independent. Truly independent is the motto of this one. volume 13, number 070.
That's what.
Thursday, May 4, and the year remains 2023.
How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No gods, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories.
Front page banner headline of the New Dawn newspaper.
We got major headlines.
Let's go for it quickly. Southeast battle. Southeast battle is a question. Sarah Beslow Yanti challenges we are in his backyard. Who is this Sarah? Sarah Beslow Yanti challenges we are in his backyard. U.S. hails freer media in Liberia. U.S. hails freer media in Liberia. We run quickly to the back page of this one. Liberians don't want pretenders, says Simeon Freeman. Liberians don't want pretenders, says Simeon Freeman. That's it. We run quickly for the editorial year of the New Dawn newspaper. No Liberian should die because of voter trucking. Yes, and I agree with this one. No Liberian should die because of voter trucking. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein.
In the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take a coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got me.
Our next stop this morning, we're there in Congo Town. The New Republic newspaper, Light for All. Light for All is the motto of this one. You can grab a copy too for only 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. Thursday, May 4, and the year remains 2023. Let's run for the front page banner headline of the New Republic newspaper. Not free. U.S. Embassy bemoans media environment. Not free. U.S. Embassy bemoans media environment. We run quickly to the back page of the New Republic. Speak with one voice. UN Secretary General tells journalists word over. Speak with one voice. UN Secretary General tells journalists word over. Fire service to abolish gas trading in the street. Fire service to abolish gas trading in the street. Wow. CMS congratulates journalists on the observance of World Press Freedom Day. CMS congratulates journalists on the observance of World Press Freedom Day. Let's go quickly for the editorial of this one. Flirting with diplomatic rules is too concerning. Flirting with diplomatic rules is too concerning. That's it there for the New Republic newspaper. You can grab a copy too for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details as well.
I wonder how you make your headline.
How do you make your headlines, Madam Journalist, Sister Journalist?
I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused.
So what is making you confused when you read the news every day?
Oh,
He wants to ask some questions.
is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology?
The things that confronting us are not being said or seen in the news. And that is why the guy wants to ask. Hustlers do not have job. No money for hustlers. Go see in the ghettos. Go and see on the street. Young kids are flying between cars looking for survival. Blind people are in the street walking with their kids. No kids that are supposed to be in school, but they are walking with their parents. He expects those things to be in the news, but instead they are not. That's why prompting his question. Walk through the street of Monrovia, seeing people walking all over the place. Oh, what sort of country are we? There should be home for insane people, but instead they are living with us. They are all over the place. Who takes responsibility should they do something to us? Our society needs to be structured. Next stop this morning, the Analyst newspaper. Right here on Ashmore Street, Ashmore Lynn Street. Stanley Seeker is the one of that one. For those who strive for better Liberia, Liberia's most analytical newspaper. For those who strive for better Liberia is the motto of this one. Thursday, May 4, and the year remains 2023. Let's run for it. EJS raps on critical issues affecting Africa. That's former President Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf raps on critical issues affecting Africa. Yes, you can grab a copy of this paper for only $40 Liberian and read the details therein. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can. You don't know stories. Zooming the media landscape on World Press Freedom Day. Zooming the media landscape on World Press Freedom Day. Commissioner PRV deliver baiting assessment of media development. Let's run quickly for the back page of the Analyst newspaper. UNDP resident Rep bid Mama Liberia farewell. UNDP resident Rep bid Mama Liberia farewell. Cherishes warm reception. Explain exploit. Press freedom core value of democracy. U.S. mission commemorate World Press Freedom Day. Still here on the back page of the Analyst newspaper. UP complains of faulty BVR machine in strongholds. Sees attempt to marginalize partisans. But we were complaining of the same faulty materials here in Monserrato, and now it has gone in Lofa County. And the UP guys are saying that this is an attempt. This is an attempt on the part of the ruling establishment to stifle their stronghold. But let's see how it works. LEC rubbages media report says power importation imported from La Côte d'Ivoire hasn't cut off. Power imported from La Côte d'Ivoire hasn't cut off. Editorial. The needless GOL's reaction to Ambassador McCarthy's statement. The needless GOL reaction to Ambassador McCarthy's statement. You can grab a copy of the Analyst newspaper and read the details therein as well.
Excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now.
So, Madam Sarah Yanti Beslow, the lady that is reported of challenging President George Weah in his backyard, is a prominent Liberian. Deputy Special Representative of the United Nations Humanitarian of South Sudan. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. She was recognized by the Catholic Pope when he visited South Sudan. Yeah. There in February or March. She's a prominent Liberian. Now I see why she's challenging President Weah. Wow, who's taking her as their running mate? Is it Cummins or Gonglo? Let's wait and see. There are more prominent Liberians out there. Our last and final stop on the program, and we move strictly to the next segment. This next segment is our talking point, where we activate the phone lines for you to have your participation. We set the basis, we start up the conversation, and we open the lines for you to engage your view. Well, let's do our last and final stop. It's the Inquirer newspaper there on Benson and Gurley Street, volume 33, number 63, and it's Thursday as well. This paper too is sold for $40 Liberian. You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein. How many people do you love? The die is ABC Radio 105.1, the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. Stick and still, don't go away. The newest sensational in media, in more than broadcasting, is right here on ABC Radio. The talk of the town in broadcasting in Liberia. ABC Radio. Let's run for our last and final stop. The Inquirer Daily Newspaper. LEC clarifies contracted capacity power supply. LEC clarifies contracted capacity power supply. World Press Freedom Day, a reminder of commitment to press freedom. Map of Hope, Liberia's support to development planning. PAW observed 92nd Annual National Convention. What is that PAW? You can grab a copy of this paper for just $40 Liberian and read the details therein. Still here, we run quickly to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper. The back page of it, what it says? GIMS Hospital celebrates first anniversary. GIMX James celebrates first annual. Celebrates first anniversary. LDEA arrest over LD 1 million worth of heroin in Bond County. My Jesus. We run quickly for the editorial of this one. Grand Crew Authority has done its part. Grand Crew Authority has done its part. What is that part they have done? You can grab a copy of it and read the details therein of the Inquirer Daily Newspaper. That's it. Make your headlines in the press release. We're done with the first segment. We take few bars of our theme song. When we return, we move quickly into the second segment. That's the conversational part, the talking point, at which time we set the basis, we lay on premise, and activate the phone lines for your participation right here. ABC Radio 105.1, the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. Don't touch that die. There is no job, no money for hustlers. This is where broadcasting is made simple and enjoyable, interesting, interactive, educative, and entertaining as well. The team is young and energetic, ready to serve the Liberian public. Let's take this break. Children have no one to call your friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many
many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rocking stories from rock of ages. Keep rocking stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street.
Yes, we need to bring the one down right here and run quickly into our next segment here, the talking point, the conversational part. We'll set the basis for you and we open the phone lines to have your participation as well. So let's go for it. And it's coming from the new newspaper and says, "Stay true to your ethics. U.S. Embassy urges Liberian media." And we are highlighting this because we just celebrated World Press Freedom Day on yesterday, and I think there's still need for the media to be highlighted, and specifically this part that talks about the staying true to your ethics. You know, in Liberia, when you say you are a journalist, the first question the person will ask you, "What radio station are you working for?" So the only concern about those who work in the radio station, then you are a journalist. But there are other people who are doing writing. They are also journalists. But we are only concerned about the ones that we hear on the radio. The ones who call our names. So let's read a few lines of this story. And we will open the phone lines for you. It's on page 8. Stay true to power. Okay, here we have it. Let's go for it. United States Embassy in Monrovia on Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023, joined journalists around the world to celebrate World Press Freedom Day. The embassy said freedom of the press and freedom of expression are core values of democratic nations, including the United States and Liberia. An independent media is an essential pillar of responsive and accountable democracies. Journalism plays a crucial role in combating corruption, drawing attention to human rights abuses, and providing the public with accurate information. According to the embassy, freedom of expression remains under threat in many parts of the world as authoritarian regimes use intimidation of the media and internet shutdown, among other tactics, to prevent criticism, accountability, and transparency. Fortunately, Liberia's media environment has never been freer, although economic difficulty caused some media houses to self-censor. Ambassador Michael McCarthy said of his recent press statement, however, while hailing the vibrancy of the Liberian media, "I've lived in many countries where that statement would not have been issued at all." As we celebrate the media's essential contribution to Liberia's democracy, we also remind journalists in Liberia and everywhere to stay true to ethics, the statement said. You know, despite the kind of work we do as journalists, we should always uphold our ethics. Yes, People will tend to be unethical because they've got some motive. Oh yeah. And that's why you will find out that this other journalist, that you will see the other journalist there is blowing. You say, oh, they made a big journalist. You can be a very big and decent journalist when you follow your ethics as well. So the American ambassador is cautioning Liberian media specifically because he's here in Liberia, even though he's going to the war a lot. But he's cautioning us. He said that Liberian media or media practitioner in Liberia should stay true to their ethics. You know that this thing is not the right way, or it's not the thing that's supposed to be said on the radio. Boom, you grab it, and you start reporting it without getting counter side of it. It's either in favor of government, or it's in favor of the opposition, or it's in favor of particular group of people. This is wrong. Before you report a news story, yes, before you report a news story, you must ensure that you've got every side attached to that story. And that's why the new wave of journalism now is the issue of fast checking. Yes, somebody walks up to you and tell you that the president has done this. Take for example with the issue of the president travel to the UK. There are rumors that this president, our president, President George Weah, has not been invited. And there are rumors that he has been invited. You see? So the issue of conflict is here. There's an issue of conflict. And you as a journalist, you need to make your research before you come up with the facts. There were Facebook screenshots where the U.S. ambassador, the British ambassador here in Liberia confirmed it. But when you visit other site where the listing of persons who are to attend the coronation, some folks say you might not see the list, the president name. So you as a journalist, it is your work to ensure that you verify the facts, you check it properly, you cross-check before coming to the public, because the public depends on us solely for the information we provide to them. So if we are not accurate, they will live with that information, they will go with it. And you see what happened? That's spreading of false information. Oh yes. So the U.S. ambassador is cautioning us journalists to be ethical and to live to the standard of our ethics. It's good. Yeah. You don't have to be that a sensational journalist. You want to break the news, so you're running with it without getting all of the side that needed to have been to have made the story a balanced one. This morning, we want to caution our colleagues, including our very self sitting on this microphone. It's about time that we hold on to our ethics and keep the environment stable. It is us that can keep the environment stable, because the kind of information we put out to the public has the propensity to cause some stir or to keep the environment calm. And that's why the U.S. ambassador is telling us that we should always stay true to our ethics. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers to call. Let's encourage journalists to stay true to their ethics. We cannot continue to violate in the name of satisfying one side. We should be balanced. We should be accurate. That's our job. Our job is not to take a side in a situation. First caller right here. Let's go for this one. Hello. Too bad we lost that call there. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers to call. Yesterday we celebrated World Press Freedom Day, and we say shout out to all journalists in Liberia and the world over. And a happy belated World Press Freedom Day. Let's continue to do what we know best, but let's do it with caution and with passion. We can do it in a way that will benefit the public and our very self. We do not have to sensationalize the headlines and report what is not truth. We have the responsibility to ensure that the environment, the Liberian society, remain peaceful and safe. But if we go on the contrary, it's wrong. You see some of our colleagues, they post on it, listen to the show tomorrow morning, we got leaked audio. Yeah, all day they get leaked audio. If you get a leaked audio, contact the person in the audio. You don't have to come publicly. What's the essence of coming public to that person? What do you want to achieve? Do you want to compromise? That's why you see some of our colleagues, the lifestyle they are involved with, they're not the kind of work they are doing. Oh yes. Every time somebody get leak audio on this person, every time the other person get leak audio, that's not journalism. That's not journalism. We've got some issues ourselves. Oh yes. And we need to work on our issues. 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. It's the program here, ABC, on the editorial review here on ABC Radio 105.1. What is your advice to journalists? What do you have to tell us? What can you say to us as we discharge our duties? Zero 105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning. So the U.S. ambassador is encouraging us media people, because we've got issue with this person. Listen to some of the radios and read some of the papers. You will see that it's one-sided. You cannot do journalism like that. You can. The issue of yellow journalism should not be practiced. Yes. This morning we are not talking politics. We are talking about ourselves as journalists. We need to strengthen ourselves. Who watch us? The watchdogs. This caller right here. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name and where you join me from?
Yeah, I'm Jusu Ebem Sako, and I'm joining from Ranching Community.
Go ahead, Sako.
Yeah, thank you for your excellent discussion. And it is a very critical discussion this morning because journalists around the world have the propensity to make the country stable and to bring stability.
Yeah, sure.
And I think we were cautioned by the American ambassador sending for the last month or last 4 months. Journalists should be careful what they tell the people, because the people are not there to go make research. What they will hear on the radio, what they see in the newspaper is what they will believe in. So going to the issue of the president being invited to great, he just made the understand that they were on social media that he was not invited and blah blah blah. And then the ambassador confirmed that he was invited. So I don't think there's an argument in that case. The British people are in this country is the ambassador. Anything that the ambassador says, that is for positional statement of the British people. So if anybody would say the president was not invited, I think these are just male propaganda to just tarnish the president good or way of doing things. He will not just get up because of somebody who having something somewhere and just run there. I don't think he's that type of person. He has been all over the world. There's no single country that he has not faced that.
Thank you very much.
For somebody to just see things the way they want to see, I think they'll listen to the American ambassador and then push our country forward, start pushing hate messages. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's just call her right here. Hello.
Hello, ABC?
Yeah, this is ABC. Your name and where you join us from?
I'm Joseph Bona and I come from Galata.
Go ahead, Buna.
My brother is a US ambassador, like the best ambassador he's a very smart man, very diplomat.
Okay.
Very speak with wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
The West radio station in Liberia is still heaven.
No. We're not discussing that one. I beg you.
No, but I think now.
077710510 0555105 are the numbers to call. U.S. ambassador is cautioning the Liberian media to stay true to their ethics, and I think it's a good thing because we are the one who are the watchdog of the society. Our life, our reportage too should also be watched. Who watches the watchdog? Who? What example are we to set? This caller right here. Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you join me from, sir?
My name is Kevin Gray. I join you from Nashville.
Go ahead, Gray.
Yeah, brother, I really want to ask concerning just we are going.
No. We are not discussing George. We are going to London. Beg you. Yeah. I just brought that up as something the media can use. This person, hello? 077710510 0555105 are the numbers to call. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name and where you join me from?
Thank you very much. My name is Otis Victor. I'm calling from Chicken Soup Factory.
Go ahead, sir.
It is very, very important for many of you to listen to the ambassador because the reason is that journalists speak to millions of people when they are on air. We listen to you people in our bureau homes to know what is going on in Liberia and the rest of the world. So whenever messages are going, they should be verified thoroughly. They will be factual. And most of the time we listen to some of our radio stations here. They are not independent journalists. They back the president, they back the opposition, they are on the other side seeking to find fault on somebody so they can get their money. And that is not a role of a journalist. You are there to state the fact that the people can realize that what is happening is good or is wrong. But when you support one person, you will look for adjective to put on the other person so that person can be looked at as a dirty person on earth, and which is not good. We do know that there are so many things that our president can do sometimes. You know, many times, sometimes few months back, he used to go to Ghana, unknown to people, until that one came out. It was.
Thank you very much. We are discussing media issue. We are not discussing the presidency here. 077710510 0555105 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. The media has to be careful, especially during this period of our election, because the public will be depending on us for happening across the country. And if we will not take our job seriously, if we will not take what we do here seriously, but we want to take side because of some interest, this is not going to go well for our society. So it's just an encouragement to all of us media practitioners. Let's live our ethics and do what is right. Every time you see this information about this thing and people don't want to verify, it's always good to verify. That's why the new wave of journalism is this issue of this fast checking. It has come. Let's verify our facts. Let's check it properly before we report it. Because our work is very, very critical to the society. Yes, our work is very critical to the society. And that's why the U.S. ambassador is telling us. Despite the society, I mean, the media is being challenged. Yeah, we agree the media is being challenged. The issue of financial difficulties. Yeah. But yet and still, this is the work you were called to do. This is what you say you want to do. 0777105 and 0555105 100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. Shortly